going to be wild. All right. Outside at the moment, kind of on the milder side with the higher humidity making for a little bit of a damp feel that may lead to some patchy fog tomorrow morning. We did see some this morning, not a widespread major issue, but could see some to get the day started as dew points are in the lower 60s. Gradually, the humidity has been on the rise. 70 degrees, our current reading, winds light, but out of the south-southwest. So we are starting to see a bit more of a southerly wind, and that is helping to increase the humidity. The temperatures at the moment generally in the 60s, still in the 70s around the metro area. Probably won't see the lakefront airport drop a great deal. Lake and Gulf water temperatures in the mid 70s, so probably not going to cool down much there. We should see Kenner drop a little bit more. Metro area temperatures expected to stay in the 60s as the dew points, while they do tend to drop a little bit, won't be dramatic, so expecting 50s and 60s to get the day started tomorrow. And gradually humidity kind of staying about where it is right now for the rest of the weekend. So where the temperatures have been, the humidity levels, kind of expect that for tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. We really don't see it increase until late next week, mainly on Halloween. So right now, Halloween looking to be kind of warm and on the more humid side. Definitely don't need the heavy coats for Halloween this year, or much of a jacket either. Light winds, but again, a little bit of a southerly component. Those winds are going to be remaining fairly calm through the overnight period. Staying warm and dry. As we were mentioning about tomorrow and for the weekend, no heat advisories or anything like that, not even record type temperatures, but use normal heat precautions. A little bit of patchy fog is possible over the next several mornings, more so next week. And as mentioned, Halloween right now not looking to have much of a chill. High temperatures through the weekend will stay below records 89 and 88 degrees for tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. But we are going to be more in the mid 80s, not exactly a heat index either, but again, kind of catches some folks off guard considering it is late October. So hydration, get plenty of water, get in the shade when you can, and have that sunscreen, as we will still see a lot of sunshine, even though that sun angle is a little bit lower. Sunburns aren't as much of an issue. We are still dominated by high pressure across the region. That's going to keep us under mostly sunny skies and no real cloud cover in sight over the next several days. We are going to see kind of a weak front starting to move into the area by the weekend, but not going to do anything. The upper energy is staying well to our north. This is not going to have much support, so it's going to dissipate. As we head later into next week, we'll really be watching for more of a persistent southeasterly wind. This is really what helps to bring back that Gulf moisture, and as I said, kind of peaking on Thursday and into Friday. So to wrap up October, head into November. Models have been, stubbornly trying to bring in an isolated shower, but as I've said, with a dry period like this for an extended length of time, it is usually very difficult to kind of break out of that. So I'm not really foreseeing any rainfall, maybe an isolated little sprinkle on Halloween, but even that wouldn't amount to much of anything. The real cold, the teens, 20s, lower 30s, still bottled up into Canada. Now there are some signs that some of that will be making its way south. The coldest of the air, though, looks to stay more into Canada, maybe toward the Canadian Maritimes and Maine. The only opportunity we were going to see of maybe a deep trough bringing in some colder air looks like it's going to stay well to our north. So our trend is for us to remain on the warm side through the start of November. Next real cold front to bring back the fall chill, looking at long range models, probably not till around the 6th, 7th, 8th of November. Somewhere in that range is when we finally get back to fall. 80s or mid 80s for our highs over the next, for the rest of the weekend. And then with that more southeasterly wind and the high breaking down, temperatures won't be as high, but the humidity will be a bit higher.